The brand new album, Classic, out for just 6 days and making a whole lot of noise on the sales front. Terri Clark, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I mean, obviously, I guess when your fans are connecting with your music, it's probably an understanding on your part that you're still doing exactly what it was that put you on the map in the first place, and that's just giving people something to connect with.
You know, I've been very blessed, and I feel so grateful to still have a job after 17 years of doing this. And you know, when I was growing up, I admired artists that were able to connect with their audience over a long period of time, and doing some things that are maybe changing things up a little bit isn't a bad idea. You know, Reba does television and clothing lines, and then she'll make an album, and I'm mostly about just singing. But doing an album like this that has sort of a thematic approach, a classic country record, is a little bit different for me, and I think that's giving all of us something a little bit fresh, you know, a fresh take on things. And you have to keep your audience engaged. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you know. So, but I always try and focus on making quality music, and that's the thing that I think is first and foremost in aiding with keeping me out there, you know.
I mean, so you collaborate. I mean, you mentioned Reba, Tanya Tucker, Dirk Bentley, Jan Arden, a very cool project. But I'm interested on the Reba storyline because, as I heard when you were growing up in Medicine Hat, you were actually legitimately a card-carrying member of her fan club.
I was a Reba McEntire freakazoid. I absolutely loved her. I had her, oh, there she is on TV. Hi, Rebs. I had her pictures all over my walls, and my mom actually ordered a T-shirt from her fan club in Oklahoma, and they sent it. She put it under the tree for Christmas one year for me, and I absolutely flipped out when I saw it. I was so excited, and I still have that T-shirt to this day.
Really?
Yeah, there's going to be a special on CMT, the making behind, you know, the album, and they brought cameras in and everything. And I actually brought that T-shirt to the session when Reba sang on the album, and it's super paper thin, like toilet paper, and it's somewhere along the line, I had a midriff, so I cut it in half and tried to do a Shania look with it. And so I can't wear that anymore.
Oh, malarkey. Yeah, you can. What did Reba think of the shirt?
She couldn't believe it. I asked her if she wanted it. She said, "No, thank you, Terri Clark. I don't need that."
Yeah, I just got my own T-shirts. Yeah, I do a terrible Reba McEntire impression, by the way.
Well, you know what? She's so identifiable. It's so funny because she said, "People don't recognize me till I talk." I'm like, well, exactly.
She was always growing up, she was my country crush.
Yeah,
Reba, there's something about her.
She's so down to earth. We toured a couple of times. We toured once in the late 90s with Brooks and Dunn together, and then we toured again with Brad Paisley a few years ago. And for whatever reason, she and I always hit it off. We've always gotten along well. We've become friends, and you know, and she is the most down-to-earth person you can ever imagine.
But now here you are, and I mean, I guess our viewers will rely on us to give the straight goods and the insight and to let them know that, I mean, you are the same person off camera and behind the scenes and in the room that you are here. I guess you must have taken a page out of her book because you are that person to a whole new generation of country fans now.
Well, that's sweet of you to say.
I mean it.
I don't really know how else to be. I definitely... you know, it's never been about fame for me. It's always been about music. And if I can just keep making great music and singing for people and they want to come see me play, that's the ultimate. It's you know, I am a guitar player and a songwriter, and it's not always been about just being famous or how big I can get. I think that just doing what I do, it just feels like the most natural thing in the world. So I'm the same person wherever I go, no matter what I do.
You know what, we've realized this though, and I'm sure you have too, that audiences are smart, and audiences see integrity, and audiences know what drives somebody, and I think that probably speaks to your longevity. We're not going to let you get out of here unless you play one more song.
Oh, twist my arm.
Deal?
Yeah,
all right.
Deal.
So stick around. In about 10 minutes or less, Terri Clark will take to the BT stage one more time. If you want a chance to win an autographed copy of Classic, leave a comment under the picture of that album on our BT Edmonton Facebook page. We'll be right back.